Hi guys, this is Ms. Hong. Today is April 7th, Tuesday. So yesterday we learned about how to get axis of symmetry of a function, right? Using the formula. The formula was negative b over 2a and the a, b, c. To identify your a, b, and c, you need to arrange them in order. So second power, first power, and constant, right? And so if your standard form is not in order, then you need to arrange that first. And after that, you figure out your ABC, you put the numbers into the formula, negative b over 2a, then you will get your axis of symmetry, right? But still, we didn't get the vertex yet. We just get the axis of symmetry. But guys, axis of symmetry, that is always what? That's your x-coordinate of the vertex. That's the same thing. So whenever you get axis of symmetry, then I'm going to use the point, that number, for my x-coordinate of the vertex, right? And then the thing is, we need to get the y-coordinate, but that y-coordinate is just what? The function value when you input your x value to the function, right? So whatever you get it here, we will put it back to the function and we will find the function value, all right? Then you will get this vertex. So whenever you get vertex, we will write it in the vertex form, all right? So today you're doing this one, like using function, getting function value, and then writing vertex form. We will do this two thing, okay? So if you're not sure about axis of symmetry, then you need to go back and understand it from yesterday's lesson, and then you can come back, all right? So first, look at this one, guys. We need to find the axis of symmetry of the function, right? So you need to get your a, b, and c. So what is your a? 1. And what is your b? 6. What is your c? That's negative 3, right? And then axis of symmetry, that is negative b over 2a, right? So I got negative 6 over 2 times by 1. So that is what? Negative 6 over 2, right? And then when you simplify the number, you can divide it by 2. So you get negative 3, right? So I got negative 3. And that is what? That's my axis of symmetry, or your vertex x coordinate, right? So my vertex x coordinate, I got it. That's negative 3, right? And then we need to find that one, this y value. And how do you get this one? You put it back to the function. I want to know f of negative 3. F of negative 3, like that. So, they already gave you the function. Look at this. F of x is x squared plus 6x minus 3, right? To get the function value, we just substitute the number into x, right? So you put negative 3 into x, then you get negative 3, and you put negative 3 here, right? So I put the parentheses for you for this lesson note. When you do it, you do the same thing. You need parentheses when you substitute the value, all right? So negative 3 squared, that's with parentheses, so you cancel this negative sign because you're doing negative 3 times negative 3, right? So it will be 9 here, and 6 times by negative 3. Then what do you get? 6 times by negative 3. Negative 18, right? And you have this minus 3 here. So just keep it, all right? And then let's calculate this number. Then what do you get, guys? 9 minus 18, that's negative 9. Negative 9 minus 3, then that's negative 12, right? I got negative 12. So that's what? That is my y-coordinate of the vertex. Negative 12, like that, right? And then whenever you get your vertex, we can just write the vertex form, right? Do you see this a? A is the same a. What's your a? That's 1. So you just have 1 for that. And look, x minus h. When you get your vertex from the vertex form, you change the sign, right? So that number when you change the sign, then you get negative 3. So that means in the parentheses, you're supposed to get plus 3 so that you can get negative 3 when you get the vertex, right? Because we are going backward. So same, this x coordinate, when you write the vertex form, you need to change the sign again, all right? Like this, negative 3, that turned to positive 3. And then this number, y value, you just use the exactly same number when you get the vertex, right? So same thing, you just put minus 12 here. All right, so if I'm gonna rewrite it because my a is just 1, so you don't have to write it. So my vertex form, f of x, is x plus 3 squared minus 12, like that. So when you get this one, then it's good. So look, when you get this vertex form, what is your vertex from the vertex form? Negative 3 and negative 12, same thing, right? So we convert it. So this is the exactly same function but just different form. So you can easily think, I'm Ms. Hong, right? So Monday I wear pants, and on Tuesday I wear skirts, but I'm still Ms. Hong, right? So you can just think you just have different clothes, all right? So this f of x, that's something, but you can express this f of x into that form, or that could be this. But basically they are the same thing because you convert it from here, right? So this is our thing. So I'm gonna show you one more problem, all right? And then we're done today. So look at this, guided practice 2. So first, what? We need to get the vertex. To write the vertex form, think about it. We need to know our vertex. So I'm getting vertex, all right? I'm getting vertex. And to get my vertex, I need axis of symmetry. So I'm going to use the formula to get the axis of symmetry. And to get your axis of symmetry, you need to know your coefficients, right? You need to know your ABC to plug in the number to the formula, right? So A, what is your A? Negative 1. What is your B? 2. What is your C? 5, right? And then axis of symmetry, the formulas, negative B over 2A. Negative B over 2A. My A is negative 1. Like this. How many negative sign you have? 2. They cancels out. And do you see 2, 2 cancels out? Then you have 1 over 1, which is 1. Or like you can just calculate first. Or you can do this. That's you only have 2 on the top, so just put 2. 2 times by 1, 2. 2 over 2, 1. You can also do this. Alright? So my x-coordinate of the vertex, that's my axis of symmetry, but at the same time, that is my x-coordinate of the vertex. So you put 1 here. Alright? And then I want to know this. That one, how can you get it? You put this number back to the function right here. You put 1 into x, then you will get this one. Alright? So I want to get what? I want to get f of 1. Then what do? You put 1 into x, right? Just make sure this negative sign is outside of the square, right? Outside of the square. So look, negative and parentheses here, right? So you just put 1 into the parentheses because you're substituting 1 into x, like this, right? And let's calculate it. Then that's negative, right? 1 squared. So this time you're squaring 1 only. So that's negative 1 times by 1, right? So you get negative 1 for this. Guys, please make sure this. That's positive 1. This is negative 1. All right? And then 2 times by 1. What's 2 times by 1? That's 2. What? And 5, you just have it here. Then what do you get? 7 minus 1, 6. Right? So my vertex is 1, 6. You got 1, 6, guys. And I want to write it in the vertex form, right? So first, what? Take A. You just have exactly same A. What was your A? Negative 1. So you need to have negative 1 here. All right? Negative 1 in front. and change the sign from your vertex as coordinate. That's positive 1. So this is minus 1. And 6, we just have it here, same number. And let's rewrite it. F of x equals negative 1. So you can just have negative sign only. That's fine. X minus 1 squared plus 6. After you write it, you just like check it by yourself. Ask yourself, do I have same A? Yes. Is that my vertex? 1, 6. 1, 6. Yes. Then you're good. Alright? So you get this. So the steps, you need to figure out A, B, C. Get your axis of symmetry. Put the number back to the function. Then you will get this 2 value. That's your 2. That's your x coordinate, y coordinate of the vertex. Whenever you get vertex, use this, and your A, you can write it. You can write the vertex form. Okay? And just like quick remind, negative A, graph looks like this, right? So vertex is 1, 6. Maximum 6, right? Just want to remind you. And I will like show you the homework, guys. Okay? So this is actually like lesson is done. So I just want you to find the vertex and using vertex, write the vertex form. That's it. Alright? And look at your homework. So homework, this 1, 2, 3, 4, I just want you to find the function value. Okay? Because like this is just practice for the function value. Use the same function here. Just put 0 into x, 2 into x, negative 1 into x, 1 over 2 into x, right? Probably this one will be challenging because you have a fraction, but try, right? And part B, this is write a vertex form, right? So you don't have to calculate anything, but I want you to practice how to write the vertex form. Your A is 4. Your vertex is 1, 3. Then how do you write it? Because my vertex form is A x minus h squared plus k. You need to memorize this form, guys. And my a's, what's my a? 4. So you put 4. And my vertex 1, 3. You change this one, x value. So it will be x minus 1 squared plus 3. Like this. Alright? So write vertex form using a and vertex. You're doing this one. Alright? So I just want you to practice how to write it from your information. Alright? So try this. And when you turn the page, there's part C. So literally you're doing that one. You're converting it to the vertex form. Alright? So in this place, you need to figure out your ABC. You need to get your axis of symmetry, function value, and vertex, and your vertex form. Alright? So just like this, use this format. Use this format. Okay? Just follow this. Alright? And you know, number 2, there's nothing for the constant. That means your C is 0. Okay? So guys, that's it for today. So if you have any question, text me. If you didn't complete your Alex test and ECR, you need to submit it. Please. If you don't give it to me, then I have to put 0 for that. I don't want you to get failed. Alright? But if you don't submit anything, I have to put 0. Okay? So, have a great day, guys. Please do your work. And about like Thursday conference, the Google Meet, if you have any question, then you can join the Google Meet. Alright? So if you have any question about the Google Meet, you can text me. Alright? Have a good day, guys. Stay safe. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.